This works. 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to MyCloud Series. Here we are this week with more updates for MSRE. I'm still your host, Ewere Diagoya, reaching you live here. This week, we're going to be giving you more updates on SRE, Cloud, and DevOps, which is what this channel does. And going on to the headlines for this week. First of all, we have updates from GitHub, which is custom domains on GitHub pages gain support for HTTPS. Rancher 2.0 is GA generally available. AWS IoT Analytics now generally available. EC2 price reduction on H1 instances. And Google introduces Asylo. Google Kubeflow is taking shape. These are the updates for the week. So let's deep dive into them and get some more details. So first of all, custom domains on GitHub pages. GitHub pages is the best way to quickly publish beautiful websites for you and your projects. Just edit, push, and your changes are live. GitHub pages has supported custom domains since 2009, and sites on the start.github.io domain have supported HTTPS since 2006. Today, custom domains on GitHub pages are gaining support for HTTPS as well, meaning over 1 million GitHub pages sites will be served over HTTPS, which actually was not possible before. They used to use the normal HTTP protocol, but because of the crave for security across all services on the internet is having that. About how to set that up, I'll post the link below at the end of this presentation. Secondly, GitHub Rancher 2.0 is generally available. After about a year in beta, Rancher finally releases the LTS version of 2.0. Wow. What is Rancher actually? I'm sure we'll be asking what Rancher actually means. So Rancher is actually a container management and orchestration system, just like Kubernetes. Rancher 2.0 contains 3 major components. A, Rancher Kubernetes engine is an easy way to install and manage Kubernetes clusters on vSphere clusters, bare metal servers, and cloud providers that do not yet support a managed Kubernetes service. So take, for example, a service like ECS, a service like Kubernetes too. So those are the things that Rancher can also do for you, something very similar to that, managing orchestration and scaling up containers, your containers on a very large scale. Another feature that also comes with Rancher 2.0 is unified cluster management. So what it means is that you can manage manage clusters like GKE, EKS, and AKS, as well as existing Kubernetes clusters built using other tools, such as canonical distribution of Kubernetes, having uniform and centralized access control and policies across Kubernetes clusters. So what this basically means is that if you have your workloads running on any of the cloud providers like Google Kubernetes Engine and AWS EKS or Azure AKS, you can actually plug it into your Rancher Kubernetes cluster and have a unified way of managing, monitoring, and orchestrating your Kubernetes clusters. And thirdly, application workload management. So Rancher 2.0 offers an intuitive UI that drives adoption of Kubernetes in our organization. Other features are Helm catalog, CI/CD integration alerts, and centralized logging. All this comes from Rancher 2.0. I think you have to look at it and see how it will help to improve your container management. AWS IoT Analytics now generally available. So customers can use IoT Analytics to clean, process, enrich, store, and analyze their connected device data at scale. AWS IoT Analytics is now generally available on North Virginia, Oregon, Ohio, and Ireland regions of models also to get rich insights in data collected from connected devices. That's taking IoT, merging it into machine learning. That's going to be a whole lot of new stuff for us to look into. Next is EC2 price reductions. We've been seeing a lot of price reductions around EC2 instances, but this time it's going to be for the H1 instances, which are actually offers between 2 terabytes to 16 terabytes of fast, dense storage for big data applications. So it's actually optimized to deliver high throughput for sequential I/O, enhanced networking. There is reduction of prices on the on-demand and reserved instances by 15%. This reduction applies to North Virginia, Ohio, and Oregon and Ireland regions, respectively. Google introduces Asylo. So Asylo is a new tool or service introduced by Google. It's an open source framework for confidential computing. It is an SDK for developing applications that run in trusted execution environments. The Asylo framework allows developers to easily build applications and make portable and make them portable actually, so they can be deployed on a variety of software and hardware backends. It's actually going to be running on a Docker containers. Actually, they are going to be custom containers built by Google that you can actually pull to run this particular environment and build your application around it to improve security and resilience of your application, being that we're in the world of a lot of insecurity flying around the place. And lastly, but not the least, Google Kubeflow is taking shape. So Google Kubeflow is actually a service running on Kubernetes. So ever since Google created Kubernetes, an open source container orchestration tool, it has been its blossom in ways it might never have imagined. As the project gains its popularity, we are seeing many adjunct programs being developed. Today, Google announced the release of version 0.1 of Kubeflow open source tool, which is designed to bring machine learning to Kubernetes containers. The idea of this whole service or this whole open source tool is to bring machine learning to Kubernetes containers. The idea is to enable scientists or data scientists to take advantage of running machine learning jobs on Kubernetes cluster. Kubeflow lets machine learning teams take existing jobs and simply attach them to a cluster without a lot of adapting. These are just a few of the updates we have for this week. Thank you for staying tuned with us. Subscribe to our channel to get more updates on DevOps, SRE, and cloud. We also like to get your feedback and your comments, and can post your comments below on this video. Thank you very much for joining us this week. Have a wonderful week ahead and keep being cool at your job. Thank you.
Wow.